And everyone's muted. Can y'all hear me good? Thumbs up. Hey, Alma. I know some of y'all look like y'all just came from church. Y'all are all put together. Y'all look so good. Okay, so I'm going to call this, I don't really know what to call it, period 3 or period 1. Y'all know I love sports, and so I like to do like halftime report or this or that. But guys, I'm going to call it period 1 today because what y'all are doing is blowing my mind, and I love to measure things in milestones. And so I know some of Emma's team is on here too, but here's the deal. I know her team is blowing her mind too, so I'm just going to speak collectively. Our sales are up like stupid. Like this month has been the momentum, the everything. So I'm just going to dive right into my notes and talk to you about some things that, come to me when I'm in the shower or when I'm reading or when I'm thinking about the team and different feelings I'm going through. And I want Katia to talk a little bit about something that pertains to her. So right now, you have got to have a me versus me attitude. Like right now. It is not you versus Sister Sue next to you. It is not you versus somebody else. It is you versus you. And that, right now, write that down. That has got to be your mentality. You are not against anybody else but yourself. This is not a race. This is not a competition. This is not a me versus you. It is me versus me every single day. Okay, why is that important? Because when you look left and right, if you're not doing it for inspiration and you're doing it for comparison, you're going to wreck your vehicle. You're going to wreck your vehicle of success that you have, this company, this comp plan, these products. So if you're looking left and right and you find that you're comparing yourself, I'm not telling you you're a horrible human. You're very normal. What I'm telling you is readjust your focus, readjust your attitude. It's okay. We've all been there. But I want you to look left and right for inspiration. What do athletes do? Do athletes go, well, he had a better game than me, so no, they're like, what is homeboy doing? Like, that is what your mentality needs to be, because it's you versus you. It is you versus you. I want to talk to you about losing rank, okay? Hello, I've lost rank before 3 times. I've also gotten it back. You have 2 choices when you see numbers fall, whether you're thinking about losing rank or just numbers falling. I envision it as a pile of laundry. You still have to get up and get dressed every day, and you're still putting your clothes on top of that laundry pile. Are you going to do something about it, or are you going to let it pile up until it is to a point of no return? Because you can't hire Merry Maids to come and get your mind right. You cannot hire somebody to come and fix your laundry or your poison that you're dumping in your brain. So you have to be aware and so self-aware that it's you versus you right now, that you are going, ooh, I'm getting negative. We all do. It's human nature, right? Doesn't make you a bad person. We all do, but we have to recognize it before there's a laundry pile and you don't have any clean underwear. And you are like going, oh my God, I'm to the point of no return. I'm overwhelmed. What do I always tell you? Stay ahead of the curve. 9 out of 10 people that come into this business won't do this business. Here's why. Hold on, I wrote it down. It was a really good one. Hold on. It's not because they don't have what it takes. It's because they won't use what it takes. Okay? We all have what it takes. Period. God says that he made you equipped just the way you are. So you have exactly what it takes right where you are, whether it's resources that you haven't picked up and read yet, whether it's a resource that you're not using, whether it is a negative mindset that you need to get right, whatever it is, you are well equipped just the way you are. The difference in between me and you, the difference in between you and a millionaire, the difference in between me and a millionaire is they've been disciplined longer and they've been consistent longer. Guys, that's it. There is no magic. There is no secret sauce. It is being consistently disciplined every single day, and that's a choice. That is a choice just like washing your face before you go to bed at night. That is a choice just like drinking enough water every single day. Every one of you are well equipped. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the different people we've heard speak. We've heard Aaron Aponte speak recently. We've heard Amanda Arnett speak recently. Two totally different spectrums, two totally different worlds, two totally different backgrounds. Aaron's about to hit the Millionaires Club. Amanda Arnett just did. I'm just going to call them millionaires, right? I'm speaking that into existence for Aaron. 2 millionaires. Two completely different backgrounds. Guys, I want you to stop and think about that. Anybody can do this. It's will you. It is will you. Will you show up every day? Will you use your resources? Will you use your tools? And will you be consistent? If you had to freeze right now, if you had to freeze your mindset, if you had to freeze your bank account, if you had to freeze your income, and you had to freeze your circumstances right now, would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with that? And if the answer is no, then right now do something about that. It starts with changing somebody else's life. It's not about you. It is not about you. You know, one of the things I wrote down was, hold on, you'll know I'm a squirrel. Okay, bonuses, right? These bonuses came out, and some people are really excited, and some people have themselves really discouraged. At the end of the day, it's not about you. It is not about you. Here's why. If you're going for a 12K bonus, if you're going for a 40K bonus, if you're whatever bonus that you could hit, if you turn around and you look down the mountain and you help enough other women and men to hit a bonus, boom, everyone just won. But if you're so focused, I've heard you, and I'm not getting on to you, I'm just trying to be real with you. I've heard so many of you going, I'm in my head, I'm discouraged, I don't think I can hit my bonus. It's not about you, sister. It's not about you. You know what? When they rolled out my bonus, I knew it would be really hard for me to hit it. And I immediately didn't count myself out. I immediately discounted that I was working for me, that I was working for my bonus. And what I did is I turned around and I started looking at my team, and I was like, okay, this person's never gone 12K. This person's never gone 4K. And I said, if I can help, 50 people hit a bonus that they're going to want to keep, and where they're going to have momentum and passion, that's better than any bonus I could ever hit for my family. And some of y'all didn't do that. Some of y'all looked in the mirror and you kept thinking, my bonus. Well, guess what? If you would have turned around and looked down the mountain, that there are moms, single dads, there are people struggling, living, minimum payment to minimum payment. And if you would have turned around, you would have seen that like the answer to your prayers is you answering their prayers. That's where the magic happens in this industry, whether a bonus is on the line or not, girls and guys. That is where the magic happens, is whenever you can reach your hand out and say, come with me, I can show you the way. Come with me, I can help you win. It's network marketing. Not saying your market will get completely tapped out, but the best thing you can do is help people tap into their market. You're going to reach thousands and thousands of more people. Another thing I want to tell you is, this is going really fast because I'm really fired up. Okay. Wake up every day on the offense. If you wake up every day on the defense, if you wake up every day and like you are letting a negative comment eat at you, or you're letting this or that eat at you, you are missing the wins. You are missing the positive things. You are in control. You have the ball in your hands. You have to look in the mirror and tell yourself that. I hear so many times, I don't think I can. Guess what? Then you can't. I don't know if I'd be good at this. Guess what? You won't be. You can do it scared, but you have to do it with courage. Courage and fear cannot coexist. They just can't. You've got to pick one. You've got to choose one. You can do it scared, but not fearful. You can do it scared and nervous, but not fearful. Fear freezes you. Fear holds you back. But when you have courage, it's where you're brave enough to go and do something that scares you, but it doesn't make you like fearfully freeze. Choose courage. Choose courage every single day. This industry is not hard. this industry takes discipline. This industry takes consistency. This industry does not take one type of person. If it did, you would have, you know, a million thrivers that all looked exactly the same, that all had the exact same story. And that's not what network marketing is. Network marketing is whenever I can reach someone that you can't. And then if I reach that person, they can reach someone I can't. That's why we're here. And that's why we're put on this earth, to make an impact with people that can connect with our struggles. So the first thing when girls come to me and they say, well, I'm not successful, my first question is, what are you doing to work your business every day? Well, and I'm like, no, you're not successful. You're not consistent. Don't lie to yourself and say, I'm not successful, when actually it's not that you're not successful, it's that you're not consistent, right? That is like me going, you know, I'm at the gym every day and then I stop going and I'm like, oh, I'm not losing any weight. Like, beating yourself up for that is complete insanity, because you're not doing anything about it. Does it make you a bad person? No. Does it mean network marketing's not like your jam? No. What it means is the hardest thing you can ever tell yourself is the truth. And that's when you look in the mirror and you're like, okay, it's not the products, it's not the comp plan, so it must be me. It must be something else I can do. Or maybe you haven't done it long enough. You know, I hear a lot of people say, well, I tried it. One of Kadia's favorite sayings.
Tried.
I love you, but I'm just going to call her out. Well, not even try.
She always calls me out, let's be honest.
She always would say, like, well, we tried that, it didn't work. And I'm like, but how long did you try it? Well, we did it and it just didn't work in my team. And I'm like, try it again. Try it until it does work. Whenever you have a proven method that works, maybe it's not working with the team you have. Maybe it's just not working yet. Maybe it just hadn't caught on yet. But that answer, it works. Like, our products, they work. You just have to be consistent with it. And she's a perfect example. She's like, well, boom challenges, I don't know, it didn't work. Her team is flying through boom challenges now. I'm like, give them a chance. Give them a chance. Let it, like, give it time to work. So when you're in this, that's it. It's the consistency. If you try it for 10 days and then you stop, that's not consistency. That is not consistency. Consistency is getting up and doing something over and over again that you know works, because somebody that's no different than you did it and got success from it, right? And you do it over a long period of time. You do it over multiple days, because if not, you can't really measure what works and what doesn't work. Talk about what you were going to talk about, and I can't even remember what you were talking about.
So basically what I was going to talk about is complacency, and consistency is kind of a main key of what we've been talking about. So I want to tell you guys a little bit of part of my journey with Thrive. You know, I came in, I promoted really, really fast. I grew a big team really, really fast, right? I went 80K in 5 months. And, you know, I hit that, and I was at this high. I was like, wow, we're doing over $100,000 in sales every single month. You know, I was just turned 20 last September. So at the time this was happening, I'd basically just turned 19. And, you know, I hit that high and I was like, wow, like, this is awesome. I was making great money. I was traveling literally all the time. I think I was only ever home for 2 weeks at a time. Like, I wouldn't even unpack my suitcase. That's how on the go I was. Checks got really, really good, really big. And what did I do? I got complacent. I sat there and I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't have to work as hard. I can post once a day. And I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. And that's where I talk to my team. So, like, if you're in my downline, especially if you're my personally enrolled, like, I've talked to you about this, getting to a place of complacency and being inconsistent is not a place you want to be. And that's something I am always transparent with my team about, because I want y'all to learn from my mistake, and we have to treat this business like we have never arrived. Because let me tell you, I lost a whole, $30,000 leg. But let me tell you something. Yes, I got down on myself. I let life get in the way. I threw a pity party, and Courtney was like, I'm not even talking to you right now because you're being so. She literally was like, I'm not talking to you. When you get your mind right, come talk to me. And I finally did. And let me tell y'all,
she had talked herself into posting once a day is better for the algorithm. And
yeah.
I'm like, goodbye. Like,
yeah, she was like, I'm not even going to talk to you right now, right? So I just got into this place of complacency. I let life get in the way. I was just in a very negative place. But once I came back, the comeback from that, and what the lesson I learned, let me tell y'all. So we lost, my team alone lost a $30,000 leg. The month I came back and started leading from the front, got my head straight, we grew over $25,000 that month. And, you know, that's when I started being consistent again. I got my passion back. I realized I can't be irresponsible. I can't look at this like, oh, I'm set. That's not what we're here to do. And, you know, I can't look at, I was so in a, you know, this goes with the being selfish type of thing. I was so about me and my rank and my this and my that. And once I stopped doing that, and I was like, you know what? There are girls on my team who are coming in and like they're blossoming, they're growing. Like that's what I've been focused on. And ever since then, it's gone from there. So I just want to really preach y'all, like when your checks start getting good, you hit those bonuses, you hit those ranks, please, please, please do not get complacent, because I promise you, your team will then begin to follow that. You are leading from the front, 110%. So I got a little fired up.
No, that's awesome. And it's so true. You know, whenever we went to that Eric Worre conference, he said, if you think, oh, well, I'm comfortable at this amount of money, make a little bit more and give it to somebody. Like, this is the only industry where there is no glass ceiling. There is no, oh, it's just too much money. Like, get out of here with that. Go and change the world. Go and make an impact. If you don't have a why that scares you, if you don't have a why that makes you jump out of bed in the morning and your feet hit the ground running, like if you don't wake up excited every day and you're a thriver, then there's something wrong with you. And I love you, but I go to bed at night and I can't wait to get my capsules back in my body the next day, because I love our products so much. I feel that, you know, almost 2 years in. I mean, and if you know me, like I don't keep up with things. Like I hadn't ran on the treadmill all week. We don't have to talk about that. But, you know, like I'm just, that's me. Like that's just how I am. Y'all, I don't ever not take my capsules. Ever. Like I can't imagine. Look what it's done, you know, for my life, for my skin, for my hair. And if you don't have that passion, go back and ask yourself, are you taking your 3 steps? I swear whenever Katie would get in a funk, I'm like, have you been taking your 3 steps? She's like,
I didn't take my capsules this morning.
And I'm like, get out of here then. Like, I'm not talking to you. Of course you're not passionate. Of course you're not signing people, you know? It's this energy that you put off. This energy of, I am on fire. I feel good. People want to know. People will ask you wherever you go. You won't be able to shut up. Just like if Sephora was having a 90% off sale, wouldn't you be on the phone calling everybody? Why don't you do that with Thrive? Why not? This stuff is so good. It is premium grade nutrition. It is changing lives left and right. Call someone today that you've never told and tell them. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. This is a profession, y'all. This isn't about getting that sale. This isn't about you. This is about changing somebody else's life. This is about that tired mom that needs their life back, that nurse who's working crazy hours. It's about the people's lives that you can change. And that's, you know, what I want to leave you with. I know this is a lot quicker than normal because me and Katie aren't fired up, but this is what I want to leave you with. If you're getting up every day and you are working your business just for you, you're doing it wrong. You should be consistent for you. You should be disciplined for you, but you should be working this business for the millionaire that hasn't joined your team yet, for the mom who whose car is going to get repossessed and you help save it, the mom that can't pay for her groceries, that, you know, like Katie said, we've never arrived. I'm at the top. I work harder today than I did the day I joined. Katie can attest to that. Why? Because now it's like, oh my God, I realize what I have my hands on. Like, why would I shut up? Why would I get complacent? Why would I prop my feet up? It's not about the money. It's about, you know, Julia calling me around Christmas and paying cash for Christmas or sending me screenshots. It's about Ashley Russell whose baby was in the NICU and said she could pay her hospital bills and sent me a picture of his savings account recently. It's about Chelsea, who at the last minute moved across to Alabama and was like, hey, I just paid for my furniture with my VIP bonuses. Like, that's what this is about. And if you are so focused, and I know it's easy to get in your head and to get in your back office and to look at your numbers. But guys, this world is a lot bigger than you. And if you can wake up every day and you can think of, there are billions of people in this world, there are not billions of people thriving, then change your thinking, change your life. So often we think about ourselves and we become resentful or we become doubtful, and it holds us back. But if you get up every morning, like, I don't know which one of you it was the other day, she said, I'm scared. And I said, you stop right now. You go, because it was her day one. And she goes, it's day one, I'm scared. And I said, it's day one and you're about to change your life. I said, you go and look in the mirror and say, I'm a badass. It's day one and I'm here to change my life. And she was like, yes. And I'm like, you know, there are two ways to look at things in this world, but recently I figured out there are three. Okay. I used to think there's a negative and there's a positive, but there's a negative and a positive. And then when you look at that positive thing, you can either let it breed self-doubt, comparison, jealousy, envy, or you can let it inspire you. So let me tell you, if you have on your goggles and you can't see the silver lining, and then you find the silver lining and it makes you bitter, like, you're screwed. So get this right and this right, because there are opportunities in your face. God is begging for you to learn from what's in front of you. Don't let your own doubts and insecurities get in your way. They get in mine too, guys. So when I'm coming at you, it is because I've been there. I've laid in bed. I've called Emma and her volume's more than mine. And even though she's my best friend, I'm like, I'm going to catch you, but let it be if you, then me too. Not, oh, if her, then I can't. Like, we don't use the word can't around here. We don't use the word don't. We don't use the word try. I don't, like, if you say any of those words to me, I will call you out. And here's why. I can't do this. No, I haven't learned to do it. I'll try. Y'all already know you can use the word try if you're constipated. You either are learning to do it or you are not learning to do it. Like, you're not doing it yet. And you have to know that. You have to know, guys, I Google stuff all the time to teach myself. I still don't know how to do Instagram TV. I will forever be a student. School is never out for the professional. And if you don't believe that right now, you need to believe that. You think a pro athlete gets to show up and have a stellar game, or a baseball player gets to throw a no-hitter, and then guess what? They good. They're not going to be called back for a few more days, right? Because they're not in the rotation, so they good. No, they're going to go and practice. They're chasing themselves. It's you versus you. You versus you every day. Hashtag you versus you. Hashtag me versus me. Write it down. Know that you are your greatest competition, right? That you better be a better version of the you that was you yesterday. Guys, I go back and I look at my posts from 3 years ago and I didn't even get likes on them. And I know likes don't pay my bills, but likes are my exposure and it lets me know people are watching. We all start in the exact same spot. We all start in the exact same spot. And if you get in that spot and it feels icky and you quit, you're a quitter. Doesn't mean this industry wasn't made for you. It means that you didn't put forth the effort to learn and to grow. That's like a kid walking into kindergarten being like, I don't know my letters, so I'm going to peace out. No, learn it. You don't know how to do something? Learn it. You don't know how to master something yet? Learn it. Something scares you going live. Guess what? The only way you're going to overcome your fears is to do something in direct opposition of them. Now, I don't know which one of you was on here that said that I needed to skydive, but that is not happening because that is not a skill set I need. I'm just going to let you know because I am terrified of heights, and that is a conversation for a different time. Who was it?
No idea.
Somebody recently
I just got invited to skydiving.
Absolutely not. Okay,
Sorry.
that's a different kind of fear.
Yeah.
But like, if you're afraid to go live, if you're afraid of no, if you're afraid to talk to people, the only way to get over that fear is not to hide it, not to put it in a corner, not to pretend like it doesn't exist. It's to get on live. It's to sweat. It's to do something in direct opposition of your fear.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, like the biggest thing I ever learned in this industry is the way to be successful is to fail. And fail again, and learn, and grow, and fail again, fall down, mess up. It's trial and error. Absolutely trial and error. Fail. It is okay to fail. It's okay to say, man, I did that live. Like, I've spilled shake all over myself in my life, and people think it's hilarious, okay? So just know it's okay to fail and just be like, okay, that didn't work, so let me try this. Like, I just really,
yes,
because I was so scared of failing for so long that it ate me up inside.
What is Jamie saying? Do things that make your pits spicy. Yeah. It's so true. If not, you're living a boring life. Like, I'm sorry, you are. Live on the edge. We're not normal.
We're not perfect either.
No, we're not perfect, and we're not normal. Like, we are the exception. We are I always say hashtag not made for corporate, because once I lost my job in corporate, I realized that was going to happen sooner or later, because my spirit is way too big for a cubicle, right? Yeah. All of ours is. Like, we have a God-given gift to make an impact on this world, and Thrive is our vehicle. Thrive is our vehicle. Hey, Shay Miller. It's our vehicle. Like, you just went live for the first time today. I mean, guys, go live. Sound like an idiot. Like, look, I have fever blisters everywhere from Punta Cana. Like, okay, I'm normal. Like, people will connect to you. People will connect to your weirdness, they will connect to that. So if you think you have to be perfect, you are in the wrong place, because there is nothing perfect about what we do. No. We just wake up and do it. We just wake up and do it every single day, and we get a little better, and then we fail. And then I'm like, yep, that didn't work. But guys, the whole thing is just putting one foot in front of the other. So I challenge you, guys, it is only the 10th. Really quick. If you're on my team, take a screenshot, tag me for 5 extra entries into the Let Me Pay Your Bill. And
I'm sitting next to you.
You're fine. You can do it. And you can add 5 extra entries into Let Me Pay Your Bill. What else was I going to tell you? Okay, it's only the 10th. Guys, from my team, which I can already tell you, Emma's volume's higher. I ain't mad. I'm happy. But our volume's $110,000. Wow. Like, that's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. And that is our volume. That is not Courtney's volume. That is our volume. That is a volume of some people that did not come to play this month, okay? So turn up the heat even more. Turn up the heat. Why? Because we have like a month and 3 weeks left. And you better not even be thinking about yourself right now. What am I going to say? We have a month and 3 weeks left to turn around and see who's behind us on that mountain, and we can help promote. If you don't think that you can hit your bonus, good. Go help somebody else hit theirs, because I promise you that's where the longevity in this business comes from. Your residual income will far exceed any bonus that you'll ever be able to earn. I promise you that. If you hit a bonus, great. Like, that's what I want for my team. But don't focus just on you. I promise you that with these 7 weeks you have left, you each could go find at least 4 people that want 4K. Easy peasy. I promise you can. And what does that make you? 12K. Like, go help people. Go help people. Don't get so focused on your enrollments. Go help people, love them, mentor them, grow them, hold their hand, answer their annoying questions. I have one that lives with me that still asks me to proofread her post.
That would be me.
Like, but guess what? I prayed for this. I prayed for this. I prayed for the day that my phone blew up all day, every day. Guys, don't forget, you are here to love and mentor each other, okay? This was way quicker than most of our Zooms. Do y'all have questions? Okay, we do have a question. Hold on. So maybe a silly question, but how to find these people? I have one in my inbox. I'm constantly putting up stories of the products and business. I don't look for people. I just put out there, and I let people look for me. There are people out there every day looking for a solution. So I don't wake up going, I'm going to find someone today. I wake up every day. Yes, Chelsea, be the hunter, be the hunted, not the hunter. Yeah. I mean, yes, I know I put up a really cool quote the other day about it's the hunt. It's the.
Yeah, but I think I think it was Eric Thomas I was listening to, or a combo of Eric Thomas and some other people, but he was saying that a person, like if you have to go convince somebody to join this business, their opinion was not changed. All you did is convince them. They're not going to be excited. They're not going to take it seriously. So just, I don't know. Like people always come to me and they're like, why do I convince somebody to do this? I'm like, don't.
No, like Chelsea came to me, I will never forget, and she's like, what do you do? Like, what's different? What are you doing? People come into my inbox all the time and they're like, what do you do for a living? Curiosity. You know, I always say that network marketing is like dating. Don't give it all away. Don't sit there and put it all out there on the first date. Like, hi, I'm a little crazy. Like, no, make them wonder. Don't show your whole deck of cards. Guys, same thing in your posting, same thing in your stories. Make people want to come back to your social media. You're telling a story, you're making an impact. And when you do that, people are like, what in the hell do you do for a living? Mm-hmm. Every day it happens to me. What do you do? So I don't wake up with the mentality of I need to get somebody. I wake up with the mentality of I need to impact somebody today. I need to give someone hope. I need to show somebody I've lost weight. I need to show someone because there's someone out there that needs what I have. Product or opportunity. And that's my thinking. When I changed my thinking, when I flipped my thinking inside out, that's when I started attracting people. Like, it's crazy. I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll get a text and it'll be like, hi, Courtney, we talked like 17 years ago. I was 4 and now I want to join your team. Not really, but it's like craziness. Like the other night, this girl's like, hi, ready? And just sends me all of her info. And I'm like, who are you? Like, you just send me your credit card. Like, what's going on? And I had to scroll back because people watch you. But guess what? If I wasn't consistent, it wouldn't have happened. And guess what? If I would have tried to talk her into it in October, it wouldn't have happened. She had to see that need. She had to be ready. I don't waste my time convincing. I don't waste my time begging. I know I have something that works. I know I'm partnered with a company that's amazing. And I know I can explain that to people, but it's up to them to choose yes or no. It's up to me to enable them to make an educated decision, and then I'm on to the next person that I'm going to inspire. I don't wake up tomorrow thinking about Susie from today that I talked to. I just don't. It's a new day and it's a new opportunity. And I think of it like Girl Scout cookies. I'm not going to be like, well, that Linda lady said she was coming back to buy a box.
Yeah, I mean, I blocked you for 3 months.
Yeah, it's like, and then look, now she lives with me. Yeah. Like, people want this and they need it, and they'll be back. They'll be back. They're watching. I always say a no is a not right now, because no doesn't get me down. It keeps me going. Okay. I love y'all. We have 21 more days in this month. Y'all, that is 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Do you know what can happen in 3 weeks?
A lot.
Like, I can't even. 3 weeks. Like, if you're counting yourself out right now, you need to go look in the mirror as soon as you get off this Zoom and be like, I'm crazy and I'm a badass. Because I have 3 weeks left in this month, like, to change whatever it is. Don't give up. Y'all, we are on the brink of them announcing something mind-blowing. I wish I could be like, and I have a secret stash of it, but I don't have a secret stash of it. But like, yeah, Infinity, like, we're about to announce something. If you don't think you're in the right place at the right time, you better check yourself, like right now, because we are about to explode. And if this and this are not right, you're not going to be ready. Go get it ready, girls. Go get it ready.
And now's the time to plant those seeds.
Plant those seeds. It's finally done freezing here. I'm sorry about y'all where it's still snowing. But plant those seeds right now, because whenever CBD, whatever it is, releases, like, I'm already told Jay, like, I'm not going to be home that month. Just pretend like I'm not home. Yep. It's going to be great. Okay, I love y'all. Let's go kill this week. Bye. Y'all have a good Sunday.